everybody. Surprise! I am on. Surprise! Surprise! So, hi everyone. It's Spirit Guide. Long time no talk to, long time no see. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, rewatch gang. Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a few energies. I don't really feel any energy right now. Like, I don't feel anybody. I mean, no one's in the room right now, but I don't really feel anyone like drawing me to anything. Yeah, so I do know, like, I do feel, well, it's not my animals. I feel the presence of someone's animal around me. So someone might have just lost their pet, and I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so when you get in the room, say hey, hey, type me a hey. Hey, rewatch gang. Don't forget, still hit a like. Okay. Thank you guys so much for just being here with me through this process. Things are going good, starting to get some things together that I needed to. You know how it is when you're moving. So we finally got where we need to go. And now just trying to unpack, which is not going to happen anytime soon. I definitely know that it's not happening anytime soon. Anyway, so yeah, so that's about it. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll just do some spirit chat until someone signs in. So remember the whole time when I was reading for Luigi Mangione and I kept saying Luis? I was like, who is Luis Mangione? Like, who is that? Is that a nickname of his or something like that? So I Googled to find his pictures for the readings, right? So, I used the public pictures. So I Googled and AI came up and it was like quick facts. And I was like, okay. So I clicked it on. Luis Mangione is his father. It's his father. Luigi's dad is named Luis. I was like, oh, he's the one. So his dad must be channeling to come in. I was like, wow. So I was going to do a reading on him, but I don't really. The reason I only read people who are in the media, who are in the spotlight, on trial because they're public figures, right? They don't have a expectation of privacy. They're public figures, so it's legally okay to do, and it's easier to do because their energy comes straight through. Hey, hey, how are you? How are you? I just saw it. How are you? So yeah, so basically, thank you for the like. So basically, as I was saying, I'm not sure if you can rewind a live, but for those who follow me and go through my videos and stuff, thank you so much for the Darrell Brooks videos. Those are going back up in the numbers again. Because we talked about him a year ago having to be transferred to another prison because he was causing problems, and he just did that. So there we go. But when I was reading Luigi Mangione, basically what happened was I kept saying Luis Mangione, and I didn't know who that was. So I was just like, well, who is that? Whatever. And come to find out, Luis Mangione is the dad of Luigi. Because I searched the screenshots and I'm taking, like the pictures for the readings I do. And it came up, AI brought it up. And I was like, well, who is Luis Mangione? And it's the dad. Wonder if the dad's trying to come through. I don't know. All right, so I can do some yes nos to everybody in the room. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it. Just a warning to those out there. So, like, if you're chatting, cool, you could chat. I didn't do a subscriber chat, and I'm trying not to do that because I want to welcome it to everybody. However, if you like spam me, if you just keep putting the same message over and over and over, I will put you in timeout, okay? Because that's stopping other people from putting information out there, and then it just doesn't make sense. So try not to do that, okay? All right. So if you have any questions, you can put a question in. I can look to help you out with it. I'm not sure. Uh, let's see. I don't know. Hopefully someone can type something and I can see if it comes up. Because I'm just seeing one thing on my screen right now, and I'm not sure about anything else here. What's going on? I need a moderator. That's the problem. But anyway, so type a question. If I, oh, there it is. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. If you wanted to get a yes, no, you could type a question and I will say yes, no to it. And if not, I'll just pull some random energies here and see what's going on. Someone has free will, it says. We all do. Excellent. All right, so let's go. I'm just going to pull as the spirit leads me to. Okay. If you have a yes, no, you could put it in the comment section and I will read it along with your name and answer the question. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, and there's a new reading up on Luis Mangione. It is coming out tomorrow, though, at 10 a.m. So that's usually like lunch break or your first break from lunch. And I was like, oh, why not spend your first break with Spirit Guide? You know, because I do that when I follow people online. I take my first lunch break and watch their videos. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so rejections. So someone, I'm sorry, someone's feeling that they're rejected. Someone who's watching me, or it's someone watching me that knows someone. It could be someone you know. It could be someone in the family that you're connected to. Someone connected to you feels rejected. Why? What was the issue? What's the rejection about? Okay. Mirroring behavior. Mirroring meaning you're following other people, or someone you know you feel is following other people. Okay. Let's see what else. What else is going on? Okay, not going to show that card. But it's basically saying that someone is kind of experimenting with life out there. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, someone feels tired from what they're doing. Like whoever it is, you're copying or acting like someone else to be accepted. That's what mirroring is. You're tired of it, right? And then you feel like you've been rejected. You got to be yourself. Whoever it is, you got to be yourself. You can't go out there hoping for people to like a shadow, right? Because a shadow is when you mirror someone, you're behaving as they are. So you're not being you. That's a shadow of someone. You're in someone's shadow. You got to step out and be you, and the world's going to accept you. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? And I'm strongly getting that with rejection. Someone feels like if I'm not someone else, they're not going to like me. So let me be who they are, right? Let me show them who they are and they'll like me. But you're tired. Yeah, you're supposed to be tired because that's not you, right? So the more you mirror, you're not showing your beautiful gifts to the world. You're not showing how loving you are. You're not showing that, you know? You're just showing, who you are. Like you're showing who you want them to see, which is a version of themselves, okay? Yeah, stay committed, whoever this is. Stay committed to being you, right? So spirit is telling you that like time is up. You were mirroring and behaving like other people want you to behave. You got to stop that. Time is up, right? Stay steady. Stay who you are. People like you. They really do like you. Okay? I get someone saying like they don't talk to me every day. I just heard that they don't talk to me every day. Everybody doesn't talk to everybody every day. That's okay. Yeah. Someone's a player. That's a new energy. That's not this energy. Nope. That's a new energy. Someone's a player in the room. Yeah. Either you know someone, maybe there's a girl watching for her boyfriend. Someone's a player. Someone feels someone's a player. New energy. Yeah. This is a girl watching for a boy. Yeah, this is a girl in a room watching for a boy. Yeah. Right. So that's the energy right there. So there's a girl in here watching for a boy, probably the boyfriend, right? The boyfriend's a player. Whoever it is, whoever's watching with this issue, he is a player. You know that, right? You're coming to me because you want to see it. Yeah. This is a boyfriend. This is a boyfriend. He's a player. He's attractive. He's a player. Right. And he, like, in your eyes, sorry, I hit the thing. In your eyes, you want him to be your superhero. But unfortunately, I mean, he is like everything to you. That's to me, superhero is like your everything. He is everything to you. But unfortunately, in him being everything to you, he's everything to everyone else also. Okay. Yeah, contemplation. This is what you're thinking about. So you came here to find it. You know, you didn't like it. I'm getting that you left the room, but I answered the question. Yeah, he is playing, whoever it is. Someone's in a relationship with a guy who's everything to them, and yes, he is playing. He's seeing other people. Yep. Sorry about that. All right, let's continue. Okay, Sonic. Hello. Okay, anyone else? Questions? 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 Anyone else with questions? Anyway, so yeah, so that's how I felt about the whole Luigi Mangione thing. I'm so glad I found out that there is a Luis Mangione because I that name kept popping in my head over. Remember, I did the videos and I actually kept saying that. I was like, who is Luis? Like, who is this? Who is Luis? This doesn't make sense. Because I kept hearing Louis, Louis. I'm like, who's Louis? But that might be the nickname that Luis Mangione, who is the father, that might be his nickname. I'm also getting Louis as the grandfather. There might be three of them, just different versions of the same name. So I don't know. But yeah, so we solved that mystery. There are some people that were in my life before, and I really wish they would come back. It was these two women. And I remember one woman, I told her to go get a pregnancy test because I thought that I felt as though she was carrying a future in her. And that's what I call babies, a future, carrying a future in you. And I wondered if she was. She didn't come back. And then there was another lady who was dealing with some kind of family issue through legal. And I wanted her to come back too. So I don't know. So guys, come back. I know I don't come on consistently. I know. It's my fault. I know. I'm sorry. But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Dealing with a lot, okay? All right, so let's continue. I'm going to pull three cards and let's see what comes out. If you have a question, you can type it and I will. Rejection again? What? No love. No strength. Uh-oh. Someone's sad. And these cards don't come in the upside down. Rejection, strength, and love. This person is feeling rejected. They're feeling as if they have no strength. And if love is not there for them, that's what the rejection is. Even in the upright, it's still saying the same thing, you know? I'm getting this is a breakup. Someone is broken up with someone. That's what I'm getting. It's a lot of breakups today. What's going on? It's the second reading of a breakup. I'm getting someone has broken up with someone here. Yeah. Their love is not there anymore. So they feel rejected. It's like the person just left and they didn't give a reason for leaving. Like they ghosted you or something. So, let me see what else is going on with this ghosting feeling. What else is going on with this ghosting feeling? There were no signs. Someone didn't see the signs that this person was having another life outside of them. They were having another life. I mean, like I'm getting there was another family or something. Like someone went back to their baby's mother or something like that. Like there was a family already created and somebody went back to that. I'm going to pull three of these cards on it. No lesson. Hierophant was in reverse. Who didn't learn a lesson? Who did not learn a lesson? Who didn't learn a lesson? You can write a question in the comment, and when I see it, I'll answer it. Nine of Swords, you're up at night. Is this the second time this happened to this person? Is someone out there? This happened a second time. Like this person cheated two times. Look, two times, two cards. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah. Okay, that's the truth. Oh, yep. So someone out there is with someone and they were cheating and they knew they were cheating and they let it happen and divine hit them with a tower. When divine doesn't want you to be in a relationship and you keep ignoring the signs, divine's going to hit you with something to break it up. Divine doesn't like to see his children or her children suffer. right? There was no lesson being learned. Yeah, someone didn't heed the signs, and you're up at night worrying, pacing, and stuff like that. You can't pace. The person doesn't want to be with you. They're with someone else, and they're with someone else. That's the whole thing. So even though you feel rejected, it's like you knew, right? Whoever it is, you already knew this person. Yeah, they moved on quickly. Yeah, look, Queen of Staff in reverse. They didn't even seek counseling with you. Whoever's watching, whoever this is for, it could be for you, it could be for someone you know, it could be for a relative you know. It's just anyone in your orbit, okay? Someone here wanted to go to therapy with their person, and the person did not want to go to therapy. They like whenever someone doesn't want to go to therapy, it's over because they're essentially saying they're not working on the relationship with you. Okay. So that's Queen of Staff in reverse. They're not seeking counsel. They're not trying to be with you, right? They moved on quickly. Whoever this was, they moved on quickly. Okay. It's like you wanted to go to counseling. They said no and they left. That kind of thing. You were up pacing at night. You were worried. There's no lesson learned because you didn't think this would happen to you. And it's the truth in what I'm saying. And the tower hit was the relationship was over. That was the tower, right? Divine doesn't like to watch us suffer. So divine will hit us with a tower and be done with it. And we'll exit people from our lives because divine's not going to watch us suffer. That's not what a good parent does. And divine is our parent. So it's not going to happen. Okay. So that's someone's reading. I don't know. The person came in and out. Whoever it was, they were here. And, that happens sometimes with spirit guide. I tell the truth too much. People don't like it and they're gone at that point. So sorry, that's just what it is. But anyway, so that's it. I'm going to wait like 10 more minutes. And if not, if no one comes in or writes a question or anything like that, then I will get off of this live. Okay. But thank you guys so much for showing up. I know it was a last minute. No one expected it. Don't forget, there's a video coming out. It'll be ready tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. It is on Luigi Mangione. For those just joining, Luigi, when I kept saying Luis, it was his dad. His dad is Luis. He is Luigi. Okay. So that's very interesting. So wondering if the dad was trying to come through. Not sure. All right, so let's continue. I'm going to pick up 4 cards and see. It'll be a blind reading. I don't know if it's for anyone. I'm not particularly getting a message. In the beginning, I was getting someone who has lost their pet. Either pet, I think the pet ran away. It's not like the pet died. They ran away. That's horrible. Heartbroken. I'm so sorry. I would totally lose it if that happened to me. So I'm sorry about that, okay? All right, let's continue. Is there any energy? If you want me to pull a card for you, you can just say, please pull a card in the chat, and I will do so. All right, can I have 4 energies, please, to end this reading? 4 energies. Ooh. Change is here. Someone's facing change. Get 2 more. 2. I'm getting a change of circumstance. Like change of luck kind of thing. Change of luck, change of circumstance, change of ideas. Ace of Cups. Good, good, good. All right, so the 3 cards. Oh, I said 4. So, oops. There we go. It's a male. All right, I'm talking to an emperor. Hey, emperor, how are you? Okay, so because I'm talking to an emperor, I'm going to get your cards in a minute, okay? So there's an emperor that's watching me, or there's someone who's watching for an emperor. An emperor is a man that's established. It could be a man that is a father. It could be a man that's a husband. It's someone established in life, okay? So that's the emperor. Somebody I'm getting, it's like your dad. You're watching for your dad, okay? You want to know what's going on. Okay, there's a rough time that's going on in this emperor's life right now. Change is here. Okay, change is here. Things are not going to stay the same. Okay, change is here. Okay. 7 of coins here right now. There's a lot of difficulty in the household. Whoever this is a child watching, or someone of a age under 22 who's watching for their family. Okay. Yeah. So there is change when it comes to the emperor, who is your dad or your husband, or not your husband, sorry, is your dad or your uncle. I'm also getting uncle, very strong uncle here. So change is here for him. The situation he's in is not going to last forever. So change is here. So good. It's something's going to change. It's going to be a drastic change. Okay. Seven of coins. He's still sharing. Right now, he's trying to balance his finances. Okay. So like if you asked for something and didn't get it, it's because he's balancing finances. A lot of people are doing that now because of the tariffs and the situation in the world in the US. They're not sure what Christmas is going to look like. So people are buying Christmas things right now. So you're asking for things for the summertime, and your dad or your uncle, I'm strongly getting it's an uncle, the male that's in your life is saying no, right? A lot more than he has before, okay? Because he's balancing to get ready for this winter, okay? Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups is about love, okay? So this masculine, this emperor does love you a lot. Does love you a lot, okay? It's just right now change is happening, and when change happens too quickly for those who may be a little older, like in my age group, what begins to happen is we get quiet because we're not sure what's going to happen, okay? We're not sure what's going to happen. All right, so let's continue and let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on, okay? All right. Let's see what else is going on. All right, there's a message coming to the masculine, to the emperor. There's a message somewhere that's probably about the change I'm getting intuitively. Like it's a message of hope. You know, it's like maybe it's a new job offer. It's something that's happening. Yeah, blues are over, right? So these cards don't come in the reverse. But this person, yeah. So remember when I said that they're balancing, they're trying to get everything together, right? That's confirmed right here with blues, okay? So like the person may be a little grumpy and talking to you. They may not be as nice all the time, okay? But it's because they have a lot going on. Like life is a lot right now for this emperor, okay? His ego is not good anymore. Yeah, this person is also having marital problems, right? So with soulmates out here, they're having marital problems. The ego is gone, right? So this person, that's why they're not the same. They're going through dark night of the soul. Yeah, that's what's going on here. That's why I said change is here. Change, okay? Change. So, yeah, just be patient with them. I know, like, the person who's watching for the other person, probably in the replay as well, you want them to be like the same person they were before. But when people go through problems and changes and inconsistency in their life, what begins to happen is they live in this dark night of the soul energy. So, like, they are not horribly mean, but they are very agitated all the time. That's dark night of the soul that they're in, okay? Yeah. They're using telepathy just to try to give messages to you, like through their mind. I just saw someone walking in the hallway and looking another way, right? And the hallway floor is like wood. It's like a light brown wood. And it's like the two of you are walking. Yeah, this is like your dad or your uncle, who is your father figure. The person's walked past you and just looked the other way, or he's looking down on his phone all the time because change is coming, right? He's got to be attentive to something. Change is here. I'm getting like it's not a job offer, but it's like a contracting position. And it's like he's got to answer the calls right away, so he's not paying attention to you, basically. He's not paying attention to you. Right now, if you could just like entertain yourself a little bit, give him some time to be alone in his thoughts, it'll pay off later. Okay, it'll pay off later, yeah. And that's going to be what your choice is. Everyone has free will, okay? But understand, this masculine that you're thinking of, I'm getting a strong uncle vibe. It could be a dad, it could be a brother, but I'm getting it's a strong uncle, right? Like a strong vibe like that. So this person is, they're just really trying to focus on themselves, right? They're trying not to be imprisoned, okay? They're trying not to be that way. I don't think they're really imprisoned. I think it's in their mind, right? They're kind of being controlled by finances right now, yeah. And they're it kind of goes back to their childhood. Like they don't want to be, I don't want to say poor, but they don't want to be without resources because they've had that already. Okay, and it scares them, yeah. And it takes two to tango, so that means that they have to be on their point as well. You know, if there's overtime, they're doing it. If it's, there's another project to do, they're on it. Okay, so if you're watching for that emperor who I pulled earlier, where's the emperor? Here he is. If you're watching for a male, the male you're watching for, I'm getting is an uncle, can be a brother, can be a father, but strong uncle. So to me, that means what I'm saying, strong uncle, meaning it's a person that you look up to and is also providing you stability in your household. And that's why you're worried about them, because they're not being as open with you anymore. Okay. It's not a father figure because I'm not getting that first line in my mind. That's how I separate it. One line is dad, and like three lines can be an uncle, right? So, or even a grandfather. It means they're removed from you. But I'm getting a strong uncle. Someone's worried about that masculine, okay? But change is here. Whatever they're going through, they're going to change soon, like a financial change. Right now, they're trying to balance, right? So you're like, they're not talking to me, they're not playing with me, they're not taking me play. No, because they're trying to focus on finances right now. They want to balance it. They want to be able to provide, okay? They have to do a lot. They don't want to be without resources because they were without resources in childhood. They don't want to go back there. So it's like it's you. It's almost like they're asking you to just be patient. Just be patient with them and know that they're going to change. Okay. Right now, they feel that finances have imprisoned them. Okay. Everyone has free will, so you can feel and do however you feel and do. I'm just trying to open up your mind to think a little bit more abstract. Whoever this is, you're under the age of 25. Okay. So I'm just trying to guide you in that direction. Everyone has free will. You could do what you want to do. Okay. Telepathy. The male that you're thinking of, like the uncle figure, is trying to, like, in his mind, he's thinking good thoughts about you, and he's thinking like, I gotta provide for this person, I gotta provide, right? And messages are, that's how he's trying to get them to you. He's not talking to you, and that's bothering you. Okay. But right now he's going through dark night of the soul. Okay, because again, he doesn't want to be without resources, right? He doesn't want to be, lack of a better word, poor, right? Because he was that in childhood. Okay. Right now he's giving his ego up. Okay. And he's not like, he's not big headed anymore, if that makes sense, right? Because he was very big headed before. He's not right now. Okay. He's trying his best so that he can be successful and the family could be successful. Okay. He is looking for someone. He is looking for a soulmate, for someone to be with. But right now, his finances come first. So I'm just telling you all the things that are on this emperor's mind. Like, that's why he's not focused on you, right? Like, you're his niece or his nephew, right? I really feel strongly this is a girl watching for the uncle, because the uncle is taking care of her. Okay, that's how I feel the situation is. He's like the guardian. Okay. So he is looking for a soulmate also because he wants to lighten the burden on himself. He wants to share with someone so that it's not all on him. Okay, so he's got a lot that he's going through. Might be some depression in there as well. Messages are going to come through soon for him that he has gotten a new job. He has gotten a new project. He is needed back at work. Okay, I just heard that, back at work. So maybe he was laid off or put on some kind of leave until the job needed him again. Okay, so just be mindful that soon a message is coming. Okay, and the message is going to be for the masculine that you're worried about. Okay, the emperor. Okay. All right, everyone, and that's about it. Since there are no questions, I'm going to go. I will try to come back on next Sunday. We're going to try to do this every Sunday again. I'm going to try to stick to that, okay? All right, everyone, be blessed. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Let me go so I can call my family. All right, bye.